Welcome, everybody, once again to the College Basketball Preview Show on the Grueling Truth Sports Network. I'm your host, Mike Goodpaster. Today, we're going to look at a battle in the ACC as the Duke Blue Devils will travel to Virginia to take on the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers, there's no more Coach Bennett. They struggled a lot this year, but recently they have played much better. The Duke Blue Devils, for my money, still one of the top three teams in the country. I keep saying it. Auburn, Alabama, Duke, I think are the three best teams in the country. Now, Duke slipped up, lost to Clemson a little over a week ago. And right now, Duke has to win this game. They can't just skate by against Virginia and be just good enough because they cannot play with fire here. Right now, Clemson is only a game behind them in the ACC standings. Duke needs to win. Now, Virginia has suddenly started to find a little bit of life under new coach Ron Sanchez, winning 3 straight and 4 of its last 5. However, this Cavs team is still 13-12 overall and 2 games under 500 in league play. Under Tony Bennett, Virginia played at a slow tempo, but his pack line defense was elite. It was one of the best units in the country, and the offense was efficient, even though it lacked explosiveness. Of course, Coach Bennett led them to the 2019 NCAA championship. But this season has been a little different under Sanchez. Virginia is still playing slow, but its defense has fallen off a cliff. Right now, they're 105th in KenPom's defensive efficiency metric, and its offense isn't efficient, 141st in offensive efficiency. Duke is going to expose Virginia, as the Cavs have no one who can successfully guard cooperflagg. Not many teams do. You've also got Tyrese Proctor. You got to guard him. You got Concanuple. This is an explosive, deep Duke team. But more importantly, Duke is shooting over 48% from the mid-range, which ranks 14th nationally. Now, while the Duke rarely shoots from this range on the court, 308th in mid-range attempts, the Cavs force teams into the mid-range based on their defensive scheme. That may not be a good idea against the Duke team, even though they don't shoot it a lot. Shoots it at almost a 50% clip. Now, from a motivational side, as I said, this isn't any game for Duke. The Blue Devils actually have competition for the league title for Clemson, which trails first place by 1 game. In other words, Duke can ill afford to lose to Virginia or even play with fire. The Blue Devils aren't going to be looking ahead to a non-league game on Saturday against Illinois. Number one, Illinois has 8 or 9 losses now. Not as big a deal as it once would. That game will be played at Madison Square Garden, and Duke will handle Illinois without an issue probably. Now, this is an important conference game. This is where Duke will be focused. This is a huge game for Duke. And a focused Duke can win in a number of different ways. They can win a high-scoring affair, a game in the mud, or a cooperflagg takeover. So I'm expecting to make another statement in this game. 14.5 points is a lot, but we've seen Duke cover 14.5 points on numerous occasions. But they're going to cover 14.5 tonight. I would bet this game all the way to 15.5. I wouldn't go higher than that. I think Virginia is playing better. Virginia just doesn't have the horses to hang with Duke here. If you watched and bet along with us last week, if you go with the shows and the betting articles, I think there was 18 games that we bet. We won 14. We lost 4, which was a big uptick from the week before when we were 10-6. So make sure you follow me on X at Grueling Truth. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. And remember, if you're going to bet on college basketball, bet on our number 1 preferred site, BetMGM. If you're watching on YouTube, you can find the link in the video and in the text underneath the video. So if you're on YouTube, check that out. Click that link. Get the best sports book there is. And remember, give us a like, subscribe, share us all over the place, and go check out thegruelingtruth.com. For now, guys, I'm Mike Goodpaster. You've been watching and listening to The Grueling Truth, where the legends speak.